to Shreveport, Louisiana, home to the 11th oldest bowl game in college football, the Radiance Technologies Independence Bowl. Bowl games are not only a reward for how you played in the regular season, but can be a springboard into next year as well. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders, taking on the 14th ranked team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Kickoff team on the field, ready to start this postseason classic. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders offense will start this game off with the football. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
Man, it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And
breaks into the open. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Wants to go up top. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. Wants to throw on 3rd. Finds his man. It's Preston. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Rides to back and leaves it. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Back to pass. Finds the tight end. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. He'll sneak it. Got the first down and more.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
This drive's been productive so far. Already picked up a couple of first downs, now outpost to midfield. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster?
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover. And the offense falls out.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
3rd and long equals pass almost every single time. Pin your ears back, go get the quarterback. Great job by the defense, understanding the situation. Everybody flying upfield, putting pressure. Know the quarterback's going to hold it. Get to him, strip, sack. You get the rock.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Texas.
Power football with the run. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the first down. The Longhorns headed quickly to the line. Looking downfield on first down. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Wide receiver going in motion. To the air on second down. Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be third down. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Fires to the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be fourth down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. They're throwing for it on fourth down. Complete and looking for enough for the first down. Will not get there. A fourth down stop. They're backed up. First and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. Here's the handoff. Gets a nice surge and crosses the 5 to the 6-yard line, a pickup of 3. Got 3 on first down at second and 7. Motion from the wide receiver. Keep it on the ground. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you could turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Caught in the backfield. It's Shaw. This could have the earmarks of a wasted drive if they don't come up with something on second down from the 13. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Stopped at the 28, but a big 15-yard pickup gives him some breathing room. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Leaves it with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play at second and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line, and it'll be fourth down. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Makes the catch now, looking for just a little bit of daylight. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big one.
They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. The Longhorns racing to the line in the hurry-up. On third down, he drops to throw. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And the Longhorns decide to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. On his way back from the 20. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. They'll start this drive going to the air. Quickly to the tight end. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm as we start the second quarter. Wants to go up top. Caught in the backfield, it's Yaw. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, the defense was ready coming into this one for this running back being a factor in the pass game. That time, they were draped all over him. As soon as he caught the ball, he went down for a loss of yards.
And this is going to be incomplete on third down. And here comes the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. He'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. The give to the tailback. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. And the Longhorns with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Caught near the sticks. It's Hart. Not down after a short game, but enough to move those chains.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon.
Oh, he's got some. Just keeps moving. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a first down. To the air on first down. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Longhorns moving quickly to the line. Motion from the wideout. Gonna look downfield again. Grabbed behind the line. It's Washington. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a third and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. Grabbed in the middle. It's Butler. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. The Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Send the tight end in motion. The give out of the gun. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. Got his man on the right. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncovered.
The Longhorns line it up with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Texas! Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wide receiver comes in motion. Second down, he'll throw it. Under fire. Incomplete. incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Special teams heading out after the 3rd down completion's not quite special enough to move the chains. And the returner will be brought down. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Caught behind the line. It's Simon.
Okay, big fella, go get yourself some yak. How about the fullback making the catch and then showing you what he can do out in the open field?
He'll keep it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Yeah, it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Catch in the middle, it's Washington. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
They'll give it to the back. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Well, it's an offense that prides himself on being physical. No mystery there. You need 1 yard, turn around, hand it off, let him go to work.
They'll put it in play from the 40 on 1st and 10. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Butler. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Under fire. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
And that is how a punter helps out his defense, hitting them deep in their own territory. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes.
But for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
And the defense expected the run, and they got it. No gain. He just gets it back to the 2. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. To the ground with the back. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. And the returner will be brought down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Clark. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Here's the pressure. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. throwing right. He caught it. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and his unit is executing.
He gets it in. Touchdown, Longhorns!
But how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a two-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Running into the open space. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll line up for a second down play. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And I like the aggressiveness on third and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's fourth and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
Nestles it in at the 35. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Might be calling a hot route. Wants to throw on first down. Lets it fly deep downfield. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Reese, I myself have been in Shreveport to call the Independence Bowl. What a fantastic experience, and we've had ourselves a fun first half.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. They more than got the job done in the first half. Now the job in a bowl game, don't get distracted and finish the deal here in the second half.
I mean, love the way they came out. They had all that time off, didn't look rusty at all, came out with the foot on the accelerator, looked really, really good. Palmer, he's just more of the same here in the second half.
I agree, and if you're on that sideline right now, now's not the time to be thinking about the off-season, your strength.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line.
Well, this offense is showing you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they have completely flipped the field.
That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Looks as if he's going to run it. Touchdown, Texas! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They can really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Here comes the heat. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The punt team makes its way onto the field. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Palmer. They've done what they wanted in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. And the Longhorns want to crank the tempo. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hart. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is...
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. And the Longhorns trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He'll pull it down. They get him down after the scramble, but he's able to pick up a few and turn it into a positive play. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He's got an open man. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The Longhorns are flying down the field.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Just going to keep it after the snap. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. They have a ton of designed runs in the playbook for him, much like when Vince Young took over full-time at quarterback, threw for over 1,500 and rushed for another 1,000. Dual-threat guys can move the ball.
Yeah, and when you got a quarterback like that, you should have a ton of runs in there. I mean, if I'm Texas, I got a guy that's got wheels like that can burn. I would be dumb not to have this as a big part of my playbook.
And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
The give on the counter. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And you can tell that play went nowhere from the start.
It was definitely a great play by that defender.
Oh, yeah, he got the backfield so quick, the running back had absolutely no chance.
Catch in the middle. It's Washington. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. And he makes the grab, but can't get the foot down in the field of play. Almost had 6 there. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Lost to throw again. Lets it go to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
He's looking to throw. Touchdown, Longhorns! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And it's so underrated, the relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. Your throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in the game.
Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. 325. Wants to go up top on first down. Snares it outside. It's Shaw. That running back looks as if he'd be at home in the receiver room with that footwork along the sideline.
Yeah, Reese, this defense is going to have their hands full because this is a complete running back. He's not good just blocking or running with the football, but he can catch it as well.
Wants to fire on second down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Harris. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try the middle. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. Well, guys, so far this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the third quarter stats. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Dropping back, it's Lambert. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack.
I know this defense came into this game hoping to get pressure on the quarterback, but I don't know in their wildest dreams if they ever thought it was going to look this good. I lost track at 5 sacks. They have been all over this quarterback today.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down. Looking to buy time. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. The Longhorns want to move quickly.
Really nice job on the scramble that time. He saw an opening, he went out and got the 1st down with his legs. He's killing this defense right now. Throwing it, he's now doing it running as well. Anything this guy wants to do is working.
The Longhorns now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. With jet sweep pass. Nice move there. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Hauls it in. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a 1st down on the play. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously, the political.
Touchdown, Texas! And they take it in for 6 more points. This dude is lighting it up for the Horns, and some old-school Horn fans starting to think about that 500-yard 4-touchdown day Vince Young had against Oklahoma State.
I'm bringing back great memories, and there's been some good runs at quarterback. You think about Colt McCoy, too, man. He put up some serious numbers, some serious wins. Can this be the next guy to catapult this offense, to bring Texas back to prominence?
Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. And the defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute with some points on the board.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
0 points on the day. That's really all you have to say about this offense. It's been a struggle fest. They've been riding the struggle bus. They haven't done anything right today.
That's caught. It's Preston. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up fourth down. But you might as well have thrown it in the stands because you completed it, but not enough for the first down. Punt team's coming on the field. Slips through the line. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller, too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
The give to the back. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. On the ground, it's Clark. Knocked down, but not before he crossed into the red zone and picked up 4 yards down to the 17.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That first down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the dub.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Wants to go up top. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
That is just what you want defensively, right? Bend, don't break. They drove down the field a little bit. They got second and goal. Boom. Create that negative play. Now they got third and goal. Now they got to make some decisions. Do they want to be conservative? Do they want to be aggressive? Either way, an advantageous situation now for this defense.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're third and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
He splits the uprights, and that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Rides the back on the option, the give. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. off the bootleg and rolling out. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking for a man. It's Lambert. Quick strike complete. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. They bring the punter onto the field now. Catches it at the 30. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Opening play of the drive from the 39. On the move. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. And the Longhorns come to the line in the hurry-up. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Well, we are winding it down, guys. Only a few more plays left in this season. Also wrapping up a really outstanding performance for this offense. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Now, honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking downfield on 1st down. He wants a big play here late. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll move the tight end. Leaves it with the back. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Gives it on the option. Turning it on. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw, it's Lambert. Pass rush, coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. Gets rid of it. Pulls it in, it's O'Leary. They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity.